Soul Simmers, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm gonna try Plumbella's build generator challenge, and from what I've seen other people do this, it is the most evil build generator ever. Basically, from her own video, from Deli's video, from Sarah's video, I've seen so many people struggle. And apparently I'm in a mood to suffer today, so that's what we're gonna do. And it's basically a very simple website that kind of allows you to generate a little prompt that tells you what you should build. And to make it as random as possible, I've decided to get a little random number generator. Let's generate that a couple of times. Let me close my eyes. Okay, 3. We have to click the randomizer on Plumbella's build generator 3 times. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I got the build generator ready. Let's click it 3 times. Actually, I'm not sure if I should be happy that I should click it 3 times because this is the default one it opened on, and that is horrendous. So I'm a little bit scared. But let's click it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the build we got is the building style of your house is Greek Revival. I'm a little bit scared of that. To me, that personally screams like museum and sorority, so I'm curious to see how we're gonna make that into a house. And your color themes will be the colors of the outfit you're wearing. I can totally work with that. Honestly, my outfit today is pretty color coordinated. I'm glad I'm filming this after I changed my outfit because this morning I was wearing my jammies. Wouldn't have worked as well. But kind of like ochre yellow, orange, kind of gray, a little bit of black. I totally think I can work with that. I'm not sure how that's gonna work with the whole Greek Revival theme, but we'll see. It will have 3 floors and 6 rooms. I think we can do that with a style as well. Your budget is 69,253 simoleons. One, pretty nice. And also, that should be totally enough. It houses 5 sims. That's decent with this size. Your disadvantage for this build is that you cannot delete any object you place. So this is gonna be a no mistakes challenge, but harder. Although, I mean, I cannot delete it. I can move it. That's important. That makes a big difference. Still, gonna be a challenge. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I set our budget to 69,253. I picked this lot in the older neighborhood. I think that will fit. And let's just get started with the shape of the house, which I think personally for Greek Revival is not too hard. It is kind of symmetrical, I would say. So let's just mirror that. Let's make sure it is a little bit more centered on the lot. That's less centered on the lot, Rosanna. And we needed 3 floors. So I was thinking, how about we do like that? And then we can kind of make a second or like a 3rd floor with dormers on it. Because I feel like that will match the style as well. And then let's make this one big room. For the sake of the fact that we technically only have 6 rooms to work with, which is not a lot. Also, that is not symmetrical. I just noticed. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, well, let's make that symmetrical then, because I feel like that is of big importance to this build. Now we need to get the roof in, which honestly, I think I need to use this one to be able to hide those corridors. I just realized. See, but now it has dormers. That looks pretty good. Also, I think I need to move it to the back of the lot a bit more, because usually the Greek Revival houses have quite big porches. Yeah, my only problem is that actually we kind of need the other roof. Hold up. So I guess that means that these are gonna be tucked in like this, because it's just this roof looks way more like Greek Revival. And then actually it should also only have dormers on the back. I just realized this. Hold up. We're changing more stuff. I feel like this house, it's a typical case of if it feels too big, it probably is. You know how I earlier made it bigger to make it symmetrical? Yeah, let's make it smaller, but keep it symmetrical. But this house right now, it's too big. Especially if we can only have 5 rooms, this will go wrong. And now I need columns that give Greek Revival. I feel like those are my best bet. Or these ones. Oh my God. I forgot I cannot delete anything I placed. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I am going to just pretend that was on purpose, and we're going to use 2 different styles of columns in this build. That is absolutely horrific, but I guess we're working with it. We're just gonna use the other columns on the side of the build, and we're gonna pretend that it was very, very, very on purpose. Oh, this is so bad. How did I not realize that? I was just happily experimenting with just placing some of the columns down. See, this is why build challenges stress me out, because I cannot just relax and build. No. I have to be focused the entire time. But I guess we can just say that all of the very tall columns will be the round ones. Even though that clips a little bit, I don't think there's anything we can do about it. And then we can just have these ones on the outer corners. Okay, I mean, it's giving. I'm not sure what it's giving, but it's giving something. It is also giving me a headache that these rooms are not correct. I guess I have to fix that because I made them smaller. I guess then that's what we're working with. My question now is, do I want to have this or do I want to have just one big dormer now? Honestly, that actually might be better if I just do it like this and then make it into one big dormer. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better. But that is our 3rd floor. And then I need to tuck those in. Oh, that doesn't look too good, huh? Okay, maybe it actually needs to be even smaller. The problem is that this room is going to be so ridiculously small. I don't know what we're going to place on there. This is the room, everyone. This is our 3rd floor. It's going to be a small little attic, but that is our 1st room. So that is a very important note to take because technically we have 5 rooms. Oh no, we have 6 rooms. Okay, so that's 1. So that means that we have 5 rooms left. Let's try to make a floor plan that consists of that amount of rooms. It houses 5 Sims. So I was thinking if we make it easy for ourselves, we can do 2 kids' bedrooms and a master bedroom, and then we can make a bathroom that is shared by the kids. But that's all there already 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, technically, okay, let's just say that if you look at a house listing, usually bathrooms and hallways don't count towards the room count. It is like your living room, your kitchen, your bedrooms, all of those things count towards your room count. So I kind of want to stick with that as well. Otherwise, I can't do this. Not me just bending the rules to make it work, but honestly, I think that is fair. I hope so. But then maybe what we can do is we can kind of... So like this could be a really big kids room and that could be a bathroom. That could be a kids room. And then downstairs we can have the parents' bedroom with a ensuite bathroom. Okay, I need to get a front door. Also, we kind of technically have to keep in mind that this should be in the color scheme of what I'm currently wearing. I'm like, how on earth are we supposed to do that? I will use the thicker trim, by the way, because I feel like that kind of makes sense for the Greek revival. I can do a black roof. That could totally work. And then maybe we can kind of do a gray outside. And then we can do the inside with like lots of yellows and orange. Because usually it's just white on the outside. Actually, that kind of works. The one from my wedding stories. Like even with the white line in the middle, honestly, we could use a trim on this build. What if I remove the gray? I think this trim, honestly, works quite well with the Greek revival. I like that. Okay, that's pretty good. Also, we kind of need a foundation, I think. That is kind of more Victorian, honestly. Maybe I just go for that one. Let's go figure out a gray or a black door, I would say. Maybe that one. No, that doesn't really fit because of the trim. I think that one can work. And for that, we also have matching windows, I think. Or do we? Question mark? We have these. There's a danger in what I'm doing with the fact that I'm just kind of placing them because I'm no longer allowed to delete them once we've placed them. I mean, I can move them, just not allowed to delete them. Okay, I think we need to figure out the floor plan from here because as soon as we continue with this, with the window placement, we might run into some issues. Okay, let's start with the stairs. Some stairs. I feel like this kind of matches what I'm wearing right now. I can't really place it because then I'm no longer allowed to move it, but it's like gray and black. So let's get that one. And then I was gonna see if I could do it like this. I can. Okay, that's great. Because then the stairs end here, which I think is a pretty good stairs placement. And then we can... So then is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1 room extra now. Because that would be the parents' bedroom with an ensuite. That would be the kitchen. This could be like a big open living space. We could add like a small little toilet down here as well, maybe. I think I can work with this. I totally think I can work with this. Okay, let's get ourselves some railings. I think usually just something like this works pretty well. And then we also need to get that over here. And then I want to get kind of matching stair railings. There we go. And then I should get stairs outside as well. Should I just get the same as here? I I think that kind of matches. There we go. And then let's get that on the outside as well. And then for some patio flooring, what should we go for? Maybe just some stone? Maybe also something gray. That's harder than I expected. Ooh, maybe that one can work. I like that. That's pretty. That is really, really pretty. Then there is something that we don't have right now, which is very common, but that does make the columns smaller, which means that we have to get double ones. But honestly, that kind of fits with the vibe. And we have enough money to buy double columns anyways. So, because then we can actually make that into a balcony, which I think will just add to the house. And then we can have that over there as well. Beautiful. I think that looks pretty good. And then we do need to get a door out here as well. What pack is this door from? It is actually from Seasons. Okay, so do we have a smaller door that matches that one? We have this one. That could work, I think. The question is it centered now? I think it is. Okay, and then it would be really nice if we get these windows exactly above them. Is that window, because currently that window is placed right above the stairs and the other window is kind of interfering with the stairs. Yeah, that doesn't look good. See, this is why I'm glad I didn't place all the windows, because I'm no longer allowed to delete them, but I can move them. So actually, I'm thinking maybe I move them over here. So then we have those windows there. If I move these over here, like I kind of don't want to place them over here because then they're going to be in the bathroom, which is kind of odd. So I guess we're going to have to hide the fact that there's nothing here by just placing some flowers or something. I guess I placed it now. Wait, I want to, okay, wait, I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to replace it, but it's a little bit glitched out. See, it keeps jumping up, but we'll just do that. And then we can also have one on this side, and then we can place some bushes around it to make it look good. Always hide things with landscaping. That's like tip number 1 when you're playing The Sims. Landscaping is your best friend when it comes to hiding stupid mistakes. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then I think, because right now, obviously, I am wearing a lot of like gray. My pants also have gray and brown in them. I'm wearing a lot of gray today. But I think we need a little bit of yellow details, because obviously my sweater is very gray, but it has yellow and orange details. So how about we do that with some flowers? Or, oh my god, this tree is honestly exactly perfect for the colors that I'm wearing. That is great. I'm gonna use those trees. That is an unexpected but very welcome find. Honestly, I kind of want to use this one twice because that is better suited for the color that I am wearing right now. But I think that's great. Okay, I quickly did some landscaping. I just have to place a couple of bushes around here and then we are finished. I tried to use some yellow and orange flowers again to incorporate the colors. I think this looks pretty good. I think this is a pretty decent house, and technically we don't have the right amount of rooms yet. We have 1, 2, 3, and then we have 4, 5. So I'm kind of debating if I want to make a separate dining room, kind of like this. And then we can have a big living space over here, like the TV can go over here, for instance. We can have the door into this bathroom comes from here. The door into this bathroom, we can go here. Then this can be our dining space. This can be our big kitchen. We can, very Greek revival style, use big arches in the house. I think that would be great. And then we can have a big arch into the dining room as well, kind of from there. I think that works. And then we need doors. Hold up. What kind of door do I want to use? I feel like we need to use a little bit of a classy door. Maybe that, because it also kind of has an arch into it. And then the only door we need in this room is kind of like the one going off into that bedroom. And then I was thinking maybe we can put like a lady, kind of like a brownish, kind of like this on the inside of the house. I know that's gonna be very strong decider, but I feel like judging by, I have some brown in my sweater and like some brown in my pants. So maybe the inside of the house can be quite brown. Maybe not specifically this color because I don't think it's a very, very pretty color, but maybe that one. Let's go for that one on the inside in the beginning. I think the dining room can have that color. I think the parents' bedroom, I might make a little bit like orangey, kind of like a fall color theme. The kitchen, I'm gonna use different tiles, but then we have like the main living space. This is both gonna be a bathroom. The hallway upstairs can be that color. We also need doors into the rooms upstairs. So we have kids room number 1, kids room number 2. Also, I just realized we currently don't have stairs that lead up to anything. I'm gonna place these doors like this, kind of like a Jack and Jill bathroom. I think that's cute. But we currently don't have any way to access this room. Okay, then I guess what I'm gonna do, I guess I'm gonna use a ladder. Like, it goes into the attic anyways, so I'll just use a ladder like this. And now we need to pick a floor. I feel like we should go for a darker wooden floor because that, again, kind of matches with my outfit, like the dark brown in my sweater. So I always really like this kind of rustic looking floor. I will also place that in the bedrooms. And I need to get some lights in here, which again, we're not allowed to delete anything. So I will have to figure out which lighting I want to use. So I want to make this into a little nursery, I think, or like a toddler room, but I guess I'll just go for this light. I think I'm just going to use this light the most because it's one of my favorite like basic lights and it just works very well. For the dining room, I'm going to wait a little bit. And for the living room as well, I think for in the bathrooms and stuff, I always get the small little saucer light, so we're just gonna do that again as well. And I do change the light temperature of those because otherwise they are so blue and I really hate that. The only downside is that the living room currently doesn't have a lot of windows, but I guess that's just kind of what we're gonna have to live with. And then for tiles and stuff in the bathroom, we could do something like that. I just feel like that's my problem. I will just go for this one because I accidentally clicked. There's such a mismatch between the outside of the house and the inside of the house. Like the inside of the house is gonna have super warm colors and the outside of the house is like completely gray. But to a degree, that's kind of what I'm wearing. So it does go together. Just not in The Sims. Well, that is kind of a vibe. Okay, I'll just go for that. They're just gonna have really colorful bathrooms, I guess. Then for in the kitchen, let me first check what kind of kitchen I want to use. So again, like I feel like the Greek revival is very much on the outside of the house. However, we could go for a little bit more like classic kitchens. Oh, that is brown with gray. I think that actually really matches. But if we're gonna use that, I might use the same tile that we have here in the kitchen because I think that is kind of a match. We'll just do the same as the bathroom. It still doesn't match with Greek revival at all, but I think that looks cute. Okay, that's just 2 kitchen counters. Let's not place any more until I figure out what I want to do layout-wise with the kitchen. I think I want to do a big kitchen island. Let's get a brown fridge as well. And we need a stove. We could get a black stove, like a dark one. I think that fits too. Also, I didn't check if the kitchen cabinets that I picked, if they actually have, or like if the kitchen counters that I picked, if they have kitchen cabinets. I think it's this one. It is. Okay, so let's get one of those. What else do we need? We definitely need a sink. Let's just get that one because I like that one the most. And then, like I said, I want to do a big kitchen island situation. You've got to be kidding me. The islands do not have the same swatches. Or do they? No, they do. Okay. Whew. I started to complain about something before I used my eyes. I just don't understand which swatch it is. Well, I mean, I can change the swatches of stuff. So I shouldn't worry too much about it. Is it the light? I think it's the lighting in the room that is messing with how that looks. I will move that one over there. And then I guess we're just doing a double island situation. Can your Sims use it like this? If it's like in an island counter, I think they can. Okay, let's get bar stools in here. I want to swap these two because then that one is at least sort of in the middle. And then I want to get these. I think I want to use an end cabinet and this one so that we can have a stove hood in here. There's so much pressure when you're not allowed to like delete items. I mean, I think that's a pretty decent kitchen, right? And then we should have a trash can somewhere and we should, I think it would be cute if we have like a dog bowl or anything in here. It doesn't state anything about having pets in this household, but we can put it in here, right? Let's get the orange version of that. Okay, then I want to have some kitchen appliances. So we could have a microwave in here as well. Maybe a coffee machine. A dishwasher could be nice. And then I'm just gonna place a little bit of clutter, but I'm not gonna clutter too much for the simple reason that this build would otherwise take absolutely forever. And I also kind of like the idea that the build to a degree doesn't have too much personality, so that if you were to download this house and you want to play in it, it's kind of easy for you to still make it your own and play in it, you know? Okay, I think that's the kitchen. Now that I have that one done, I think it is safe to start adding some lighting because the room is a little bit dark. So let's get some lights in here. And I was thinking maybe we could do some hanging lights I really like these from, I think that's cute. I think that fits with the kitchen as well. I'm still wondering, I don't think it is the lighting. It wasn't the lighting. I was sincerely using the wrong swatch. Now it actually works. I think that's a pretty cute and decent kitchen. And I think it also matches the color scheme quite well. Then I think I want to do a big dining table because there's 6 Sims living here. So let's get one, maybe that one. I think that could be cute. And then chair-wise, I want to see if there's something with yellow in it. Hold up. Oh, we could get these. I really like these chairs. My only concern is I'm not sure if your Sims can walk around this. I just realized that, but I guess we're gonna find out. But since we have some space here, hold up. Something I really want to do is I first want to add the same lights as in the kitchen, so there's kind of a consistency. And because there's a little bit of extra wall space here, there is, I think it is in surfaces and then miscellaneous. We have these kind of cabinets. Is it in miscellaneous? I'm starting to doubt myself now. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just in shelving. Yeah, these ones. Kind of like the... Hold up. I just saw them and now I lost them again. These ones. The china cabinets. That's what I was looking for. Apparently my brain couldn't figure out that word. And then I always really like this one. And then what if I move that and then we also get a plant? Because this house does not contain enough greenery yet. And I think that one has a really good colored pot for this house. And then maybe we can also get a high chair in here so that if you were to play in this house with an infant, that you can actually use the high chair. And I'm always looking for the same wooden high chair and I can never find it. So let me actually go into my favorites because I know I have favorited it for this exact reason that I can never ever find it. And then I feel like we definitely have to have a big painting on the wall and I know exactly which one I want. There's like the older looking one with the sunflowers on it. It's not this, I think, but I mean, that does have the sunflowers on it. Maybe we can put that one over there. I know it is one of the more expensive ones. I think it's also a base game one. We have this one, but that's not really what I'm looking for, but actually that works too. I feel like this is a cute dining room. I like it. Okay, that totally works. Then living room wise, let's actually start with finding a rug because that is going to be super determinant of what else we can do with the room. We have multiple options. Actually, there's quite a big variety of good orange rugs, but honestly, this one looks a lot like the sweater I'm wearing. Like color scheme wise, not exactly pattern wise, but color scheme wise, this is absolutely perfect. So I guess we're just gonna use that one. I kind of like that, to be honest. And then I don't think I want to use an orange sofa as well. I think that's taking it a little bit too far. The only question is what kind of sofa do I want to use? Maybe just this brown one. I think that would work really well in here. My only challenge is now that we have that one, I might actually have to add some chairs instead of another sofa because I don't think we have room, but we can totally do that. We can add 2 armchairs and then we can have a big plant in that corner. I think that's cute. Kind of that also works with the stairs. And then we need a table. And then we really, really, really need to get some light in here. But I have some ideas. Hold up. You know what would really work? Let me find this one. I think that on the side of the stairs just makes sense. Can't explain why, but it just makes sense. And then having maybe like a bigger standing lamp right next to the sofa over here, like something like that could work. That could be really cute. And then having the tray with the candles and the books on it, like this one, that works pretty well. Let's get a TV that is hanging on the wall and then one of those TV cabinets. Do we get this one? No, I don't think that works really well. That one with the yellow works pretty well. I definitely want to get a console in here. No, you know what? I should wait with getting the console. I just realized because judging by the budget, I wouldn't say we have to be strict with the budget, but we might have to watch it a little bit. But I think that works. And then I want to get a little study corner over here. Like we already have a lot of the appliances in the kitchen, which usually are one of the more expensive kind of things. Let's get a simple desk over here with a chair and a computer. Just use this one, even though I don't like it that much. We definitely need to get some light. I like that one, but I will move it a little bit more into the wall. There we go. And then again, I feel like a big plant would do justice in that corner, or like do justice to that corner, I would say. Like that. And then we can have a big bookcase over here. Maybe that one. No, I don't like that one too much. It is so hard to pick a bookcase. I always struggle with picking good bookcases because there's so many ugly bookcases in The Sims. I was thinking about this one, but it's just, it's too small. And a lot of the other ones like this one, it feels too big. And for some reason, I need something that is right in between. So I'm kind of doubting if I want to use this one because it's kind of perfect. I think I'll do that. I just quickly use the cheat to unlock it. You know what? I will move the plant kind of like this. We'll move the little desk light to that corner, and then we'll have a little bit of a bigger light even in that corner. I think that might be smart because we need some more accent lighting in here because I kind of want to see if we can prevent having any ceiling lights in this room, which in The Sims is always a bit of a risk. I think we might still need to have some, but we can prevent it. I don't want any, or like too many at least. I think having an easel in here would be great because we don't really have a study or anything, and your Sims, like painting is such a good hobby for your Sims. I feel like this space is still a little bit empty. So what else can we place there? Maybe like a game table that the whole family can use or something. Although I feel like that might be a little bit too big. Although I think we can get it, but then maybe just remove 2 of the chairs. Does that make any sense? Let's actually also get the corkboard for above the desk. I think that's also a pretty good one. Maybe a chess table could work, like a little bit of an older house. I feel like it works to have a chess table. And then let's get the yellow chairs from the other room in here again. And chess is also a really good activity for your Sims to do. Then in this bathroom, I wanted to have a simple bathroom. So I want to have a toilet. I want to have a sink. Let me see what kind of sink. Maybe I just use the basic ones. And then I always have this rule that there's this one plant, this one. It always has to be in my bathrooms. Don't know why. Let's not forget toilet paper. Then this bathroom, this is the ensuite of the master bedroom. So let's make sure to get a shower top combo in here. And then I want an extra toilet in here for sure. And then we definitely need to get like a double sink in here. I actually might want to use the same cabinets as if we have in the kitchen. Then let's get a sink in here and then a big mirror. I always like to use the mirror from Parenthood in bathrooms because it just fits very well. Again, let's make sure that there is the bathroom plant because it's a must-have right next to the toilet. And then I need to get the toilet paper. And let's get a little bit of bathroom clutter, but not too much. Like having the robe on the thingy and having the little cabinet with all the bathroom supplies. And then maybe we can also have the little cup with the toothbrushes. Where is it? There we go. Not too cluttered as a bathroom, but still it is functional. Then this room, I said I wanted to make yellow on the inside. Let me first pick a bed that will kind of go with that. Actually, bed-wise, I think this might work. And then let's get a rug. I know that we had a lot of options for like yellow and orange rugs, so I think that shouldn't be a problem. And then let's get a yellow color on the wall. I feel like that might be a bit too yellow. That's perfect. Okay, in the bedroom, we definitely need curtains. I've kind of been ignoring curtains so far, but we definitely need curtains in the bedroom. And let's just go all the way for yellow. Like now that I'm committed to this yellow color scheme in the bedroom, let's just absolutely go for it. Then let's get to bedside tables. Also, I really need to start looking at the budget. So where possible, let me make sure to use a bit of a cheaper option. I want to get a painting on the wall, but then let's look at a little bit of cheaper paintings instead of the incredibly expensive ones. I feel like I'm still looking at the incredibly expensive ones. Actually, that's not too bad. Let's get 3 of those in here. And then we need a wardrobe. I always really like that one. We need a mirror. Let's just get the basic swatch of that one. This is my all-time favorite mirror because it's so simple and it just works. And then I kind of want to get like a comfortable chair in this room as well. Let's look at some orange chairs. What do we have? Not too much. I mean, we have a lot of them, but a lot of them are very ugly. Maybe that one could be cute. And then I kind of want to place it in a way that we can put a plant close to it as well. Let's get rid of the orange because we just need a good looking plant. Hold up. Let's actually put that one in the corner here. And then we could put the mirror over there and we can have the chair over here. I think that's a pretty decent looking bedroom. It's like, again, it's quite simple, but I want to keep this house like it shouldn't have too much personality. Something I do want to have is I want to have a grill outdoors in the front area. There we go. And I want to have a nice seating arrangement outside so that if your Sims are, like if it's good weather, they can sit on the porch. And maybe we can have a picnic table kind of over here underneath the tree. So that if your Sims are grilling, they can actually sit outside somewhere. And I just noticed something that we really have to do. Hold up. There needs to be a window there. There we go. Okay, so then we have the 3 rooms upstairs that we have to decorate. And like I said, I kind of want to make this a kid's room. So let's pick a cute wallpaper for a kid's room that again has like the right color swatches. So let's select on orange and pink and let's see what we, orange and yellow, and let's see what we have. Like something like that is cute, but I always think those are a little bit intense. What do we have? Ooh, actually, okay, how about we do one wall with this and then we pick the same color that we had downstairs for the other walls in this room. That is cute, like a little bit funky. A little bit different. That could be cute for a kid's room. Okay, hold up. And then we had 5 Sims living in this house. Wait, let me check. Am I correct? Am I remembering this correctly? So this house is supposed to house 5 Sims. So then we have infant, 2 kids, 2 parents. I think that's the idea. So that means that this needs to be a double kids room. So let's go into the kids room section. Let's get 2 beds from here. I just love these beds too much to not use them twice. Like these are genuinely my favorite bunk beds for kids. And the reason I'm using bunk beds instead of lower beds is because then we have a little bit more floor space to work with. Something that we really need is we need a wardrobe for the kids. So maybe they can both have their own wardrobe kind of sitting in the middle like this. And then we need to have desks, because obviously kids have to do their homework. And I was thinking, hold up, does this come in like a, oh, it comes with yellow. Okay, that's too cute. You know what, let's get that desk for both of them. I know we have yellow desk chairs, so I'm getting a little bit carried away on the yellow here, but it's just, it is so cute. How about I move this kind of into the side a little bit more? Does it, that's the question. Does it fit a mirror in between? Can I squish everything in enough that I can place a mirror in between the two? That's a little bit too broad, but like if I place a smaller wall mirror, that should work, right? Look, that's perfect. Okay, that is really cute. Then obviously there's 2 doors, the one that is leading into their bedroom and the one that is leading into the bathroom in here. So the rest of the room, we're just gonna have to be creative a little bit, but I wanna make sure that there's plenty of things for the kids to do. So let's get a play box, like a toy box. I also really want to get a Blarfy. I really like the doctor set because if they play with it, they can gain their empathy and stuff. I always really like the scouts board as well. So maybe we can have that in the kids' room so that your kids can be in scouts. We can put this a little bit more like towards the side over here. And then we could have an activity table. That is quite cute, I would say. And then if we go in here, we could maybe get some of the arts and crafts from kids. I think it came with Growing Together, but like something like this. You can kind of have that on the wall as if they made that themselves. And maybe having a rug in the middle underneath the wardrobes would kind of make this room a little bit more homey. Or we could get this like big one with multiple colors on it. I like that. That looks really cute. Okay, anything else that I should get from the skills section for kids? We have an activity table. We could place a swing set outside, honestly. Let's get the yellow one. Doesn't really fit the aesthetic of the outside of the house, but I feel like we're so committed to the yellow now that we might as well get that one. We can get the friendship bracelet thingy. Maybe they can make that. Maybe one of them can get their journal. And I think that is like a pretty decent kids' room to start with. Then I was thinking, remember how I earlier said that we could have one of those game tables? How about we get one of those game tables over here on the 2nd floor? Because this is like the perfect space to have one without it being in the way. And then they can still play some games together. I think what also, we only have 7K left, so I should kind of start to watch the budget a little bit. I do want to get a nice plant over there. And then I know we also have this one cabinet that I always tend to place in my hallways. for the simple reason that it kind of looks like one of those cabinets that holds, you know, one of the ones that hold towels and stuff. We can place it like this. I think that is pretty cute. And then we can move this one back to the middle a little bit. Okay, then I really have to do this bathroom because, like I said, I wouldn't say we're running out of money, but we don't have that much left. And there is already stuff showing up that we can no longer afford. And I know that this one, for instance, it is quite expensive. But I do want to get another bathtub in here. Then let's just copy and paste what we have downstairs. So we have a sink, we have a toilet, we have the toilet plant. We need a mirror. Hold up. That one is on that side. Not a mirror above the toilet. I need a toilet roll. Okay, at least now that is a functioning bathroom. Now I still have to decorate the nursery. So again, let's actually see what kind of wallpaper we would have that would fit the vibe. We have this yellow one with the dinosaurs. Actually, I kind of like that one. I think that's cute. So I said I want to make this into an infant room. So what do we need for infants? We need a bed, like a little, it's not a bassinet. What is it called? A crib. That's the word I was looking for. So let's get a crib. We definitely need a chair that we can sit on when we want to feed. But we can get a yellow chair later. Hold up. I definitely need a changing table. I want the one with the one that comes with the little trash can next to it. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly sort by growing together because most of the infant stuff that I'm gonna look for is in the growing together pack anyways. And it's just gonna save me a lot of time if I don't have to look for it in the whole pack or like look for it in the whole catalog. Because I kind of wanted to get this one. I just didn't want to get it over there. I wanted to put it over here and I wanted to change some of the colors. Let's see. Do we have a swatch that kind of works with what we're going for here? I might go for that one. It's a bit of a weird color combination, but I guess it works. Then I always find this one very cute. So I might add that over here just as a bit of decoration, you know. If we have an infant, we definitely need a playmat. So let's get the yellow one. I feel like maybe we should move the bed to over here. Hold up, because then there is a little bit more space. You know what? No, that doesn't make any sense. Let's put the playmat underneath here. And then let's move the bed back over here because I think it just makes more sense if the bed is over there. I do want to get this cute little nightlight. No, you know what? That's waste of money. Okay, something this room desperately needs is a rug. And I really like this one from the horse pack with the sheeps. Let's actually put some more kids' room decoration in here. I think we could also get kind of like a Blarfy, but then let's get the dog. Maybe we can get the same curtains as we use downstairs, like the yellow curtains. Also, I just realized the kids' room doesn't have any curtains either. Then maybe for the kids' room, I actually want to use these ones. Okay, that's the thing. We have an exact budget that we have to work with. So that's like quite a challenge because it means that we also have to spend that exact amount of money. So if we haven't spent that yet, I still have a job to do. Let's get that one. And then let's get like some of the diaper clutter and let's get some shelving units. Look, let's get 2 shelves and then add the clutter on top of it. And then I really want to get I'm like, do I want to get a cute light in the corner? Do I want to get a plant? I don't know. Hard. What do I want to do? I might actually want to get a plant. Let's get that one in there. Okay, I have 1,000 simoleons left. Do we have a painting that is about that cost that I can put in this hallway? Because this hallway could use a little bit of love. We could have this. That's kind of cute. Okay, now we have 329 left. Let's see if we can also maybe have some outdoor equipment on the balcony. We could have this. How much is that? 210. Can we then still afford 2 chairs? That's 40. Yes, we should be able to afford that. Let's get the yellow one. And then let's get 2 chairs with yellow on them. Now we have 29 simoleons left. Let's see in the clutter section what I can afford still. And let's look for something that is 29 simoleons. Okay, there's nothing that is exactly 29. That's going to be a challenge. Is there anything that is exactly 29? Let me see. Because if there's anything in the game that is exactly 29, I will get it right now. That's not sorted by price. I kind of hope that that would be sorted by price because now everything's red, which is not a surprise. Okay, those are all 25. That's 0. That's 25 as well. You know what? I just realized we have the attic room and I haven't added anything in here. I haven't even painted the walls. Can I paint the walls with my budget? I can't even paint the entire room with my budget. Hold up. I think... Oh crap, I'm not allowed to delete anything. That is 4. That's like the cheapest we can get. Okay, can I paint the wall if I do it with that one? Can't even paint the entire room if I do it with that one. That's embarrassing. Okay, so apparently the attic does not have anything on it. No paint on the walls, but I just noticed something. I think it's from the basement treasure kit. Let's make sure there's something in the attic, like an old chair or something, so that space is actually used for storage. Basement treasures, what can we afford? We have these chairs, we have these boxes, these stains. Okay, let's get the chairs. There we go. Now we have 4 simoleons left. There's not much that we can get for 4 simoleons, I think. Do we think there's anything, like apart from painting one single wall? Like we can paint one single wall. There we go. There's just, and then we ran out of wallpaper. You know, we were decorating this house and we absolutely ran out of wallpaper. How sad. But honestly, okay, I did not expect that I could build a house in Greek Revival with this color scheme and make it look moderately good, but I think we did it. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. Then there's 3 bathrooms and a hallway. Wait, do we have too many rooms? Oh my God, I didn't count the big room. Technically, we have a room too many. Let's just ignore that. The upstairs, there's nothing there anyways. It's not really a room. It's just to have 3 floors because we do have 3 floors. But honestly, this was a really fun challenge. It did give me a little bit of stress not to be able to delete anything. I think if I could delete stuff, I would have made some different choices because looking back, I would have absolutely deleted this to make sure that we could actually fit something on the attic. But I am quite pleased with how this turned out. I am not too mad with what we made of it. Greek Revival is honestly a style that I very, very rarely build in, so this was definitely a challenge. If you want to try this as well, I made sure to put the link to the build generator in the description box down below. I'll also make sure to link Plumbella's original video in the description box down below. If you made it to this point in the video, please make sure to put your favorite color heart in the comments down below because it does really help the video. If you liked it, toss it a cheeky like, and don't forget to hit subscribe if you want to see more Sims videos. And with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye everyone!